crying and screaming and being at my rear end. He can sleep in my bed.
My car is limping.
Maybe it's got a flat.
You're home, good sir.
Thank you.
Back from your whirlwind rock tour. A little early. We didn't quite expect you. We would have taken care of some things. But you had to do the giant trapeze act and break your leg.
But was that not the most amazing act in the world? The fire is going off, and the band jamming, and me bouncing and swinging off of that trapeze. And
Or the vine.
you're right. I probably shouldn't have done that. My leg's broken now. You're right.
If you didn't land on 5 children, it would have been fine.
If they weren't there in the front row, I wouldn't have landed on them. I had the landing fine.
I don't know what kind of rock band you have where there are 5 children in the front row, but anyway.
It's a very good one. So
Okay.
Kind of, like Barney and Metallica mix. You ought to come here sometime.
That's why I stay here and manage the property. And drive. And everything else.
And that's why I get paid money.
As long as you keep paying me, I don't really care. Good. So you're home. I guess.
Barney!
You could
Come on, Barney! Barney!
You could just hobble up to the house.
Okay, let me get my dog first. Barney!
I'm sure if you go up to the house. I can't even pitch this. Barney's dead.
Barney! Come on, boy! Come on! Barney!
Barney's dead.
Barney, you with the little floppy ears, with the waggy tail,
Yeah.
with the
Barney's dead.
Barney's dead.
Yeah? He's
Barney!
Barney!
Chris.
dead. Dead.
Chris, how did Barney die?
Well, he kind of got something in his diet he just shouldn't have had. I don't think dogs are supposed
Did you not feed him what I left you? The
Oh, yeah,
three
but-
dog food bags and the meatloaf and
Yeah.
the sirloin?
Yeah, you fed him lots of that. I don't know why you had 3 bags of...
Because one's organic, one's extra heavy meat, and one's...
He's this big!
He was.
He was that big. Now he's...
A little shorter.
Barney!
Yeah.
Come on!
Barney's dead. 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 He barks no more.
Chris,
He's poking up the daisies.
if I left all that food for him, why would he eat anything else?
Apparently he doesn't like sirloin steak. I don't know why. He did develop a taste for burnt horse flesh. This is a guy kind of crazy to me too. I don't know why he'd want that over,
Barney!
steak and meatloaf and kibble.
Barney!
Okay, maybe the kibble. The kibble's gross.
Chris,
Yeah.
where'd you get burnt horse meat?
From the burnt horse.
Were you having a roast or something? Who eats horse meat, Chris? Where did the burnt horse meat come from?
Well, so it would have worked out if you would have not done the trapeze thing. But anyway,
What does Barney have to do with me falling off the stage and breaking my leg?
we'll get to that later.
Barney!
So he got a hold of some burnt horse meat from your barn over, or was over there. Now it's a smoldering pile of ashes.
Yeah.
Again, we weren't expecting you. We would have cleaned it up.
Where is my barn. It's gone, Chris.
No,
I
it's
just
still
spent
there.
$1.5 million on that barn last year.
And it's still there. It's just in a smoldering heap. And the horses that are in it are burnt to a crisp.
Barney! No, you're not. I know you. Go on to Mama. Chris,
Some
Yeah.
orphan kid just hanging around.
how did that barn burn down? I mean, I had state-of-the-art fire extinguishers in there. Yeah, like alarms, everything. How did that burn down?
It did make a lot of noise as it burned.
Like beeping noise and squilly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my alarm system. So, tell me, how did that
You know, with all that fire protection, you didn't put any fire protection on the roof, which is where little Ember got onto it, and it went whoof. And apparently you roofed it with gasoline.
I was in Philadelphia. That's 2,000 miles away when we were shooting off the pyrotechs. How does this have anything to do with me shooting off pyrotechs and falling off the stage?
Now that I think about it, you know, I was trying to get you to go to the house.
Chris, where's the house?
It's still there, just like the barn. It's just a...
Yeah, I see the foundation. How'd my house burn down? Barney! Barney! Come on, boy! Come on!
Haven't we already established he's dead?
Barney!
Yeah, Buffy is.
Straight head.
Yeah.
Barney! Barney! Oh,
It's the ghost of Barney.
where's Barney?
So it was really cool. I think there were pyrotechnics, and I think it actually upstaged the incident that led to the broken foot on the trapeze with the fire and the pyrotechnics.
That was
and,
epic. No,
and
that
the
was epic. Nothing upstaged that. Are you saying this fire was huger?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was enormous and amazing.
Chris, how did the house catch on fire?
So if you, I don't know how you don't see this. Didn't you see the plans and the?
Barney!
There were plans for all these pyrotechnics and fire and.
Yes, at 3.
and fire and I'm sure at some point you probably wrote a check for a lot of that stuff because we've had it around for a while.
Yeah, that was supposed to be used in my show in Philadelphia.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. You used the ones in Philadelphia. Hence, broken foot. It was the other stockpile.
The other stock.
The one that you got for your mother's funeral? She wanted a big send-off,
my
so
mother's funeral.
I'm sorry.
you
I'll
planned
back down there.
this enormous bash with fireworks and giant lava towers, and yeah, it was pretty spectacular. But nobody broke their leg. Nobody broke their leg.
Okay, hold it, Chris. Chris, I'm trying to follow you here.
Yeah.
You said my mother's funeral, after the house burned down, after the barn burned down, after Barney ate the burnt horse
Yeah,
meat.
yeah, yeah. There was fire here, and then there was fires there, and then the dog went nom nom, and
Who started the first fire?
it was the pyrotechnics from your mother's funeral. That the house apparently.
Chris, how did my mother
You
die?
know that fire suppression system that you were so proud of? Apparently it was from China, and all it did was spew wet.
Chris,
Yeah.
let's stay on page here, okay?
It's not my fault the fire suppression systems didn't work. Yes?
Where's Barney?
Dead. Dead.
Floppy ears, waggly tail.
Yeah, about yay big? For some reason,
Fuzzy head.
yeah, you thought he needed that much food. But yeah, that dog is dead. If you wouldn't have shown up, and you wouldn't have broken your leg, we'd have had a new one, and we wouldn't be having this conversation anymore.
Chris, how did my mom die?
I believe she was run over about there by your driver.
Chris, you're my driver.
Yeah, and you got a broken leg, so I can just saunter off.